Can I pick it up? Hello everyone. I'm Miguel. This is a story about the time I was a nomad and I got sent by a company to work in Africa for a few months. And I was there working in the company, and I said this, the money was no good. So I had to do lots of odd jobs. I did anything related to computers, design, portfolios, photography. I helped build a road. I'm not that kind of engineer, but I helped design the road there because I was an engineer, so I can come here and work in this company. And I also did translation and as an interpreter for a medical team. So they would speak to me in Portuguese, I'll translate to English. And because of that, I got to go to their parties in the embassy, which was really cool, free food. And so I was there at the parties, enjoying myself a few times, and in one of those parties, a diplomat comes from the embassy, this high-level guy with a really expensive suit, right? And this guy is very, very, very impressive to me. It's the first time I see someone as charismatic as him. So when he's talking, I'm completely focused on him, and he notices. So we make friends, and when he comes to Lisbon, he always invites me to dinner and stuff like that. So the first times I go out with him, it's just a dinner, and go to the movies and all that. And then I hear some stories that's from Africa, that the guy was interested in me, not as a friend. And so I am cautious, but he's a very polite person, very interesting, and I enjoy immensely spending time with him. So one time he invites himself to my home. Can I sleep at your house tonight? And I say, sure, why not? And so I prepare a room for him, and nothing happens. We have this nice discussion all night where he talks to me about his country's culture. And it's morning already when he says, I will sleep now. Can you sleep in the bed with me? I don't want to sleep alone. Okay. I say, okay, no problem. And it's just a few hours, and I woke up to him having this huge smile on his mouth, and he was like, Miguel, I kissed you tonight. And of course, I'm thinking, what the hell? But I'm saying, okay, no problem. And okay, so after that, it starts being more persuasive. It tries to buy me gifts, like silk sheets and expensive wallets and stuff like that. But he's not inviting himself to my home anymore. But one time when he comes to Lisbon, he has a peculiar request. He tells me, Miguel, I really want to go to a sauna. And what time do you arrive? Midnight. Okay, I'll try to find one for you. So I Google a sauna, I find one in a hotel. I took him there, close to midnight, and the sauna is closed, it's under construction. And I say, I'm sorry, my friend, I don't have a sauna for you. And he says, no problem, Miguel, I know of a sauna. And so he takes me, this is in Lisbon, to the street I've never been before. And then marked door that he rings the bell, and I'm expecting anything. And it's a big hall, and he's paying for the towels and the entrance to the sauna. And I'm looking at something, I'm not believing it. It's the tropical parrot. And there's another tropical parrot over there, and another parrot. And I'm like, wow, this is like a high-class sauna. And parrots, so cool. I'm really excited, And but then they tell us, you have to go downstairs to the basement. That's where the sauna is. And as I'm going down the stairs, I notice lots of signs on the wall, basically talking shit about women. Like, women are dirty, no women here allowed. Which gives me a hint, but I'm still cool with it. And as I'm going down these stairs, there's this long corridor, and I'm saying 30 meters long, very, very, very dark. And I noticed that the walls are not walls, they're aquariums, full of tropical fish. Oh. And again, I go like, wow. So I keep going down the corridor, and I think this is a really classy place. And at the end of the corridor, there's a really old monitor, and I don't have my glasses on, so at the time, I'm looking at the monitor, and there's this scene of two very, very muscled men having really, really strong, hardcore sex on the screen. And this is that kind of place. And I mean, really strong, the kind of sex that if one of them was a woman, she will break. You know, like white sex, like dun, dun, dun. And I'm a bit scared now, but I follow my friend, he seems okay. And the room we wanted to go to is actually without water, so we go backtrack and we go to a dry sauna place, a very tiny one. There's plenty of rooms. And we're just chilling there, and I'm thinking, okay, this is just chilling after all. And the door opens and this big, fat, scary guy, very muscled, enters and looks at us, like what's going on here, any action? And in the silence, he leaves, and then I look at my friend and he says, Miguel, you never, ever, ever, ever come here alone, you understand? Okay, so he says, we should go to another place, this one is not safe. And he takes me to the showers in the end, and we shower, and he starts commenting on my body, saying, oh, Miguel, you have such a nice body. Thank you. And after that, we go to the wet sauna. And in the wet sauna, it's completely dark, and I'm like on my limit right now. And he starts to caress me everywhere, and I'm fine with that, no problem. That's okay. In the dark, and I start to think like weird things. I will think, what would a girl think in this situation? And I think, I bet this guy does this to all the boys. That's what I'm thinking. And I'm trying to think a reason, why not? Why not? I'm in there, so I think, you have no boobs. That's what I think, and I don't do anything. And so he very politely stops, and we go outside again and enjoy some tea in the parrot room. And we talk a long time, and he leaves. And he never talks to me again. And I start to get worried, is he mad at me, you know? Because I thought he was a really good friend, even though I rejected him. And after a few months, he finally answers me, and he very politely tells me, Miguel, I'm sorry, I don't want to be with you anymore, you're too old now. That's the last time I saw him. True story.